Hi, welcome to Trumbull EMS as we celebrate 40 great years serving the town of Trumbull, Connecticut. Trumbull EMS has been here for 40 years, serving this great town of Trumbull, Connecticut. As an organization, we've gone through some changes over the years, but we've always gone back to that core mission of neighbors helping neighbors. And today, we still do that. Over 40 years, we've had many members who spent their entire career with Trumbull EMS. Vi Watson, Mike Delvecchio, among two, who have spent 40 years serving this great community. Today, we have over 80 volunteers that work tirelessly alongside our staff to ensure that our 4,500 emergency 911 calls get taken in a prompt, efficient, professional manner. We have wonderful people here at Trumbull EMS that dedicate a lot of time and a lot of effort making sure that our town is safe. And we are grateful for all their hard work, and I am grateful to be part of this team.
I'm Vi Watson, and I'm an EMT, and I've been here since 1976. I was one of the first 20 that started. The town needed 20 people to get started, to start having an emergency medical service. And I had no background in medical. I was just a mother of 2 children, wanted to do a little bit of something. And when they approached me, they said, "Do you want to apply?" And I did. And they didn't say they would pick anybody, but they waited and they interviewed. And when one of the questions they said, "Do you think you can do this?" And I said, "My heart tells me yes, but my stomach tells me no," because I wasn't sure if I could handle it. And here I am, 40 years later, and I guess I can handle it.
I'm Mike Delvecchio. I'm a 40-year member of Trumbull EMS at this point. I started here when I was a kid and kind of grew up here. I made some great friends. Matter of fact, I married my wife, who was a member of this organization way back when.
We started in the civil defense room down at the old police department at Town Hall. And you waited in a tiny room with a red phone, and when the red phone went off, the police department took out the old Cadillac ambulance, and there we were on our first call. And it was quite interesting, because one of the first calls we had was somebody that we knew in town. And we went out and we started, and we stayed at the civil defense room probably about a year. And then we went over to the fire department on Daniels Farm Road. We started getting members, and by 1978, we had 180 volunteers. A lot of them housewives, because a lot of them didn't work, which has changed. And we worked out of the Daniels Farm Firehouse until the building right here at Middlebrooks Avenue was built by the Trumbull Lions Club. They had plumbers and they had contractors, and the town donated the land, and they started the project, and here we are today.
Hi everybody. Well, I've been here for 20 years and I have certainly enjoyed just about every day that I come in. We've had great camaraderie with all of our new people that have come through for the last 20 years. And I certainly am entertained a lot by all of the goings-ons that are here. We've seen a lot of changes, and I think that we did everything for the good of the service and for the good of the people in town. I have been in the office here for now a little over 9 years. I took over from Evelyn Haydu, who many of you may still remember. And when I am done in the office, I am going to apply for Vi's job of making coffee. So watch out, Vi.
My name is Jamie Goldstein. I'm the paramedic operations supervisor here in Trumbull. I've been at Trumbull EMS now for 2 years, and it's truly the best job I've had. Trumbull EMS to me has become a home and a family. The volunteers here are great. We truly have a professional service where everyone gives back to the community. One of the most memorable calls I've had here was not too long ago where we had a middle-aged male and having an allergic reaction who was found unresponsive. And while medically it was just a routine call, watching our partnership with the BLS crews, the volunteers, the paid staff, and our police department first responders really kind of brought the whole call together, where the family actually stopped by a couple days later and personally thanked us. And I think that really goes to show you of our family here taking care of other people's family in the community.
Been an EMT here in Trumbull for a couple years now, about 4 years. It's one of the best things that I like working about at Trumbull is that he gives us the tools to make our jobs easier and makes it so that we can do better patient care overall. It really brings it, into a whole here in Trumbull, and the community really benefits from it. Just really enjoy the camaraderie that we have in Trumbull. And everyone's welcoming, and we like to welcome in new people to come in and be a part of that family and stay here for a long time if at all possible.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Ayers. I'm a volunteer here at Trumbull EMS. I started volunteering about a year ago. I think it's been a wonderful opportunity. The people here at Trumbull EMS have been fantastic. They're excellent professionals. They're very, very knowledgeable. And always willing to help. If you have a lot of questions, there's always someone here who can answer your questions. And I feel very fortunate that I wound up at Trumbull EMS.
Hi, so I'm Danielle Gallagher. I'm a student at Sacred Heart University. I'm currently a senior studying biology. I've never worked with a better group of people, all caring, always have your back.
I'm Ryan Gorton, better known as Fish Sticks. I've been working at Trumbull EMS for about 2.5 years. It's a great place to work, a lot of good people. Everyone takes care of each other, and when at times it gets serious, everyone's very professional and takes care of what needs to be done.
My name is Jennifer DeJoseph. I've been working with Trumbull EMS for 9 years this March. It is probably my favorite job that I have because we work with an amazing group of people.
I'm Jackie Rizzatelli. I just started working here officially at Trumbull EMS. I absolutely love all of the crews.
Hi, I'm Marissa. I've been at Trumbull EMS for about 6 months now, and it's just a fun place to work.
I'm Greg Saracino. I started volunteering here at Trumbull EMS in 1993 as a driver. Became an EMT in 1995 and became a paramedic in 1998. I've been here ever since. I've worked in some other places as well. Trumbull is definitely one of my favorite places to work. Probably my favorite place to work. It's where I was raised in the world of EMS, and it's where I learned the profession, and I love it. I have family, friends, and so many close relationships that I've built while I was here. 20 years ago, I sat right here in this same truck doing an interview for another video, and it's really wild just to look back on the last 20-something years, and I'm still here and I still love it.
In 2017, we operate 5 ambulances, 2 paramedic fly cars. We have about 120 EMTs and paramedics serving the town of Trumbull 365 days a year, responding to over 4,500 emergencies each year.
I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the town of Trumbull to congratulate the Trumbull EMS on their 40th anniversary. 40 years ago, First Selectman Jim Butler had a vision to create an emergency medical service that would serve the people of Trumbull. 40 years later, I'm proud of all the work of people who've served on the commission over those 40 years, those that have led the service, and I'm exceptionally proud of the current commission and the leadership of our Chief of the EMS Service, Joe Lasella. Because of your efforts, we're saving people's lives and making people proud to know they live in a safe community. So on behalf of the town of Trumbull, I offer my congratulations on a successful 40 years and my best wishes for a future 40 years that will be second to none.